Okay, this is today's Tanya in memory of Elyakeem. We're going to say today's Tanya, and Bezrat Hashem bring the Gula Shlema, which is what we all really need very badly. Today's Tanya. V'chol shelo higia l'dei mirazu. The Alter Rebbe and Tanya is talking about the massive war which is occurring between the Nefesh Elokis and Nefesh Bahamis, the internal war. He called it a Milchama Gedola V'Atzuma, a massive, intense battle going on inside of the Yid between his godly soul and his animal soul. And then the Alter Rebbe says today, anyone that doesn't go to this war, does not attain this, is not waging this war, Elyakeem to go to battle against his body with this intense war, has not measured up to the quality and dimension of the war waged daily within the Kal Shabakalim against the evil nature which burns like a fiery flame. To be humbled and broken before the fear of Hashem. So we have the note here. This then is the standard by which everyone should judge himself. Does he battle against his evil impulse during prayer and other areas of divine service that the Alter Rebbe will talk about as intensely as someone, a Kal Shabakalim, must battle against his? So he's saying, there's someone in the street and they go to the marketplaces and they're not doing the right thing, and you look at him, oh, that guy's not doing the right thing. Yeah, but what about you? Are you really, you who know something about Torah mitzvahs, are you waging a war against your Yetzer Hara, like that, to the degree that person is also being is being contended with? So that's what he's talking about over here. So that's what the Rebbe is saying. We have to engage in this war against the Yetzer Hara. But also regarding Birkas HaMazon, and also Birkas HaNa'anin, U'B'Mitzvahs B'Kavana, and also when you say Birkas HaMazon, and other brachas connected with mitzvot, V'Ein Tzarich Lamar Kavana HaMitzvah Lishman, not to mention one's intention in performing a mitzvah, that it be done solely for the mitzvah, but also in the matter of one's occupation in Torah study, to study much more than what is demanded by his nature or what he's been accustomed to, so that he's actually undertaking this battle. That's the point, to be in the battle, to fight the battle. In Asik Limud Torah, also regarding Asik Limud Torah, to study much more from what he wants to, or Ritzono, and what he wants to, Lefi Tivoy, according to his nature, Uragiluto, or what he's accustomed to, through a fierce battle with his body. If you learn a little bit more than what you're accustomed to, that's a little war. That's a small war. There's no comparison, v'dimyon, and comparison. It doesn't. That is not like at all the war of the Yetzer, which is burning like a fire, for which he is nonetheless called a Rasha Gamor, if he does not conquer his impulse so that it be subdued and crushed before God. Let's understand what's happening here. Let's read this note over here. Simply, unless one struggles with his evil impulse to study much more than his nature or habit, he is not less wicked than that person that you're criticizing out there that's not doing the right thing. He's not doing the right thing. He probably doesn't know. He doesn't really know anything, and he's letting the Yetzer Hara get the best of him. You're probably letting the Yetzer Hara get the best of you, unless you are fighting this intense battle. That's what the Alter Rebbe is saying here. What difference is there between the category of turn from evil, in which the Kal Shabakalim fails, the Kal Shabakalim, he doesn't turn from evil, by active violation, and the category of do good, in which the person who knows better fails by neglecting to exert himself and fight the war? So the Arthur Rebbe is saying not that different. What's the difference between Sur Mira? To be sure, there are differences between the two categories. Each has its own unique spiritual effects, its own spirit-specific intentions. But these differences pertain only to the person performing the mitzvah. The essential point in a mitzvah, however, is that it is an expression of the will of the only and unique God. And in this, there is not a difference whatsoever between the two categories. Both are the commandments of the Holy King, the Holy and Unique One, blessed be He. So you have a command to not do the wrong thing, and you have a command to do the right thing. They're all mitzvahs of the King, the Holy King. Yachid u'miyuchad baruch hu, the singular and unique one, blessed be He. V'chein v'shar mitzvot, and also regarding other mitzvahs, b'frad, and also b'davar shebamano, the things with money, kamo avodas tzedakah, k'hagavna, with like things like charity and etc. like that. So what I'm gathering, okay, that's today's Tanya, and what I'm gathering here is what he's saying over here is the service of Hashem requires exertion on the level of an intense battle, intense war, and that's what we got to do. So let's do it, and